And that should be your first piece of evidence that I'm not. I have this uncanny ability to try and do something really good with the best intentions and end up ruining everything. I get myself into these situations often, and I call them high risk, no reward situations. There's a lot on the line for literally zero payoff. For example, I hosted a huge YouTuber party in California, full of friends, peers, and people that I idolize, in a place that isn't necessarily legal if we're just talking like real definition. Only not to remember anything about it. High risk, no reward. And to make matters worse, we got hit with said illegalities, and it might have been my fault. It was definitely my fault. It was 100% my fault. So how did I end up in this situation? What happened at the party to get me in this spot? Who is Vibby? What the heck are you doing?
What?
What's with the drag? I'm trying to do the dramatic hook thing here.
This video's about day 0, right?
Yeah?
Then you're gonna need this.
A body.
Close, but no.
I don't like that was close.
Look, you said why you'll need it just a second ago. Trust me, you need it.
I don't trust you at
Trust
all.
Baby, give her a
especially
chance.
with human-sized bags.
Well, we'll see if you change your tune about my human-sized bag in about 9 minutes or so.
That sound right. Anyways, so y'all might have heard of this little thing called VidCon. Just maybe. It's this big event where creators come together to meet fans, learn, and realize how bad we are at both these things. But see, let me tell you a deep secret about VidCon. VidCon sucks. No one really goes to VidCon for the convention. Look, if I wanted to pay money for someone to tell me pointless information I could have Googled, I'd just go to college. And going into my sophomore VidCon, I was kinda getting that vibe. But just like college, I was still willing to pay money to come back anyway. And I know that sounds stupid. I agree. So why? One, friendship. Hanging out with friends I haven't seen or connected with, and meeting fans who feel inspired by the content you create. It's a really great feeling, honestly. Oh, and two, psychoactive substance abuse.
Well, that's a lot in mine.
This really is like college. See, at the time, me and my dude, Frugal Aesthetic, 2 members of the group we like to call mixed drinks, I'm not an actual alcoholic, decided to throw a big get-together the day before VidCon even started. Something that is now infamously known as Day 0. Now, I was excited, but a little concerned, because to make this party work, we need to fix some problems that we had last year. So, we set some essential rules to make sure this night we wouldn't, at best, become homeless, and at worst, go to jail. 1, animator repression is real. Limit the numbers and give animators alcohol with caution. All right, so flashback to 2018. We had just hosted a successful party the previous night. Shirts might have come off, mine specifically, but it was a solid time. And we were ready to double dip. Playing a similar party, a bit more alcohol, a bit more people. We could handle it.
How about less alcohol?
We could not handle it. All I'm gonna say is, by the end of the night, people were passed out. 2 people were crying. Someone was trying to jump over a fence. It looked like that scene in Community where everything is just chaos, and then Donna Glover walks in. That was Michael J. walking into that party the first time. Look, I love y'all to death. But taking care of drunk animators is like taking care of gremlins, but taller, with slightly better skin. They act insanely wild and unpredictable, so have fun, but keep moderation in mind, both with the alcohol and the people coming. 2, don't let people outside cage everyone like animals. That is the best way we're gonna make out of this alive. Jump back again to 2018. So night 2, we decided to dial everything back 38 notches. Less people, less alcohol. We were Icarus, flying too high, but now we're good. We're gliding down. We're at a nice mid-level height here. And then a giant gust of wind just took us straight into the sun. That sun being the police, and that gust of wind being Disney classical music numbers. For some reason that night, we all decided to go outside. We started singing Make a Man Out of You from the hit Disney classic Mulan at the top of our lungs at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
so the cops came and had to shut us down, which was expected. 3, it's my job to daddy things. Y'all know this, but there was a lot more on the line when the police came to the house. See, here's another secret. Airbnbs aren't allowed to host parties. Seriously, they hate parties. They have a whole thread about how they hate parties and how to like avoid people who do that. It's not a very good threat. The only reason everything ended up fine that night is because I was able to talk to the cops in my whitest voice possible. And by fine, I mean like they didn't snitch on us to the owners, which I thought was really dope. Like the police didn't snitch, that was cool. Because if they did, the owners could shut down the whole Airbnb and make us homeless. So maybe not do that. It's my job to make sure stuff doesn't get out of hand. I need to be around to manage because it's my party in my name. So the first person that's going to jail is me. And this is especially imperative if we fail points 1 and 2. I can talk to the cops and avoid us becoming homeless. Because again, this is very illegal, but we're gonna do it anyway, so. Oh God. So we set our ground rules, we're good to go, and we send the mass invite text. It is on. So party time finally rolls around, and I'm glad to spend this time with all my friends. I'm excited for the night to come. If it was anything as big as last time, this is gonna be an incredible experience. So we all hear a knock on the door. I'm hyped. This will start it all. So I go to the door, turn the knob, and then I wake up in my room. I don't exactly remember the day 0 party, which means that I blacked out. You could tell me I wasn't there and I'd like half believe you. And this was wild because I had never, ever blacked out in my life. And I drink a lot. Not a lot, like I'm not an alcoholic. All I can really remember is that I had a great night. I was pretty happy, which is rare for me hungover. Or sober, for matter of fact. So I walk out of my room, like pretty giddy, to check on the house damage. I mean, we just had 50 drunk artists running through an Anaheim residential. Statistically, it's supposed to look like Madagascar in here. So I turn the corner into the house hallway, walk out into the kitchen, and it's clean. Like sparkling clean, like crystal light, like the maids came through. You don't expect this after a party, which should have been my first sign. Because you shouldn't expect this after a party. Like, come on, think about it. If you had a bunch of drunk people through the crib last night and the house is clean, that's the opposite of what a party is. You wouldn't clean the house unless you were trying to hide something. But I'm really oblivious to this glaring bad omen. Just kind of excuse it. So I pull out my phone and check social media to see how everyone's doing and to see how many embarrassing pictures of me are circling in the group chat. I unlock my screen and I have a flurry of notifications, but one really distinct one at the top. One that definitely left me shook. A Discord message from my friend Ivan that read, "Sorry about the cops coming." What? What is this dude talking about? The night went flawlessly.
Why can't you
I think. Then I kind of make the connection. The kitchen's clean. People don't clean the kitchen unless they're trying to hide evidence. So something happened last night that I don't remember. Somehow, something else failed and the cops came. And if I don't remember, how did I handle it? How did I talk to the cops? Is there a chance we're gonna get kicked out? Were the owners contacted? I have no idea what's going on. Wait, hold up. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what happened at the party. How am I gonna explain what happened at the party if I don't remember? Okay, you know what? Undo video. Never mind on entire video. Unupload.
Told you.
What's this?
It's a VHS tape, obviously.
No, I know what a VHS tape is. I mean, like, what is this?
Well, I had a feeling you wouldn't remember the Day 0 party, so I went out and recorded testimonies about what happened from people who were there.
So the murder bag was for VHS tapes, not bodies. I feel way better now.
Well, it is a multi-purpose bag.
Yes, it is multi-purpose.
A lot less better. Yo, can we just play this,
Baby.
please? We gotta just figure out
You
which
did
of
a
these
great
3
job,
rules
to be honest.
we messed up. All right, go ahead.
So I get there and there's about 7 people. The night was young, it was fresh. Everyone was happy and excited.
I come out the bathroom. I just took the biggest piss in my life because I've been
Ew.
drinking all day. Kurt comes out the kitchen, kind of drunk.
Kurt had already
too
started
much.
to drink. In fact, he had already
Seriously.
been drinking some juice for an hour. So I told him to chill with the drinking because he was going to drink a lot anyway. He
Yeah, 'cause
specifically grabs a
most
beer
of
and
them
tells me
drink too
this
much.
is his last one.
And we're like, cool,
Fuck.
there's someone here. We get to the door to see who it is. Who is it? Is it Domics? Is it like Errol Story? Is it Odd Ones Out? I don't know. Who could it be? Guess who it is? Who the fuck is this guy?
We get through the door, and the first thing that's placed in my hand, of course, is a shot of juice. My favorite. It's Kurt. It's frugal aesthetic, and we're having a good time.
It was just him for like maybe an hour and a half. And we're like, is he the only one that got the invite? When we added everyone on Discord, is his at everyone?
10 minutes later, we're all taking shots. 7 people in the house. This is tame. This is fun. It's a good night.
I used the bathroom again. I have a small bladder that day. I don't know what was going on.
And over the span of maybe 30 minutes to an hour, people start trickling in.
So I don't really go to parties because I don't drink a lot.
That's a
There were
good.
maybe 10
Okay, that's
or
a
so
valid
people
reason.
there. Most of them were at the table
Not good
already
drinking.
drinking, like Kurt, Ivan,
Not to
and
keep
a bunch of
parties
other
that
people.
much, because
So
don't
after all
drink
that work, the
much.
party was a dud.
Can't
At least we
blame
didn't
you.
fail rule 1.
Well, you might be surprised.
Also, Domics was there?
So I went to the living room to set up Smash because I wanted to play some people.
I was spectating Smash for a bit, record a story for Instagram.
And I come out the bathroom.
All of a sudden,
Next thing I know,
There's like 20 people in the living room playing Smash.
40 fucking people in the house.
everyone just decided to come in all at once.
It was like the
Wow.
reverse Thanos snap, but with
40
animator
people,
YouTubers.
that's
I mean,
too
there's
much.
people pouring out the window. You turn the faucet on, there's like people coming out of there too.
I'm like, okay, here we go. The night begins.
So we failed rule 1.
Oh, absolutely. It was awful.
Fantastic. Okay.
It was
So when we
like-
first got there, everyone was already lit as
Chris
fuck.
and
I
David.
go around trying to mingle, and I just keep hearing Kurt being super loud and friendly. A little extra friendly.
You, Kurt, were right in front of everybody with a big ass smile, like, yo, you made it! And you gave me this big ass hug.
He just hugged me from behind out of nowhere.
Immediately grabbed by Kurt Ritchie in this case.
And he gave me a beer hug. Kurt is some
Okay,
college
that's
athlete,
fine.
so being hugged by him
Leave
felt like I have been falling
the
prey to a
permission.
boa constrictor. Usually people at least treat me to dinner before they choke me. And then
Kurt,
he said he
just
was really
maybe
happy to
check
see
on
me
him.
there, which is weird because he hates me.
At this point, I'm like, oh, he's faded.
Thank God he's a friendly drunk, so it's not just some 6-foot guy going ballistic on everyone.
To be honest, I was just surprised Kurt was black.
Thanks, Billy. Yeah, baby, can we scrub to the parts where we find out why we got in trouble, please?
What, you don't want to see what else you did?
No, I definitely don't.
Like, there's this one part where you grab a bottle and...
I said I don't.
Come
Let's
on,
just find
baby.
where
It's
things
personal.
started going wrong, please.
Give him
Alright,
a
fine.
break.
Let me see if I can find something. Maybe here.
So the night goes on. Everyone's fucking taking shots. Everyone's having the best time of their life because no one has ever partied before. Apparently, this is everyone's first time having fun.
I went to the kitchen, and Emily and Errol were there.
I remember I didn't really drink much because
Next thing I know, we're all taking shots of Johnny Walker Black Label.
okay, Kurt, I'm sorry.
You don't take shots of Johnny Walker Black Label. It's a fine scotch. You sip it.
All the booze you had there tasted disgusting.
Everyone hated it. They're like, this is bad. I'm like, wow. You guys deserve to black out tonight.
You know, it took me all my strength not to just vomit right there on the table. Emily was going nuts as usual. She was begging for shots, so I gave her a shot of water. She spit it out in a flat second, looked at me and asked, "Do you think I'm a dumb bitch?"
What?
Sorry.
All right, I'm pretty sure that's not it. I don't think the cops came because of the bad drinks.
Wait.
Yeah, if the cops
how
got
long is
called
this video?
because
I
you
need to
gave
check.
people subpar
Oh,
stuff,
it's halfway.
you'd be in jail for this channel a long time ago.
He's such a comedian. Can we just play the thing, please?
All right.
Come on, Kurt.
Let me try this.
And there was Ivan with his hair looking like a lion's mane,
I don't know how to ad-lib this, Kurt, because I barely remember the night.
and yelling at everyone trying to convince them he wasn't drunk.
Getting to the bathroom in itself was such a large effort, and I had to lean against the sink to pee into the toilet.
No,
Ew.
I'm not drunk.
I took a picture
Yes, he is. Yes,
with
you
all the
are.
Asians in the house,
Why are you saying I'm drunk?
but because of my inebriation, I could not tell who was who, and I tagged the wrong people in my photo.
I'm not.
I see Ivan in a corner. I'm pretty sure because the wall is holding him up at this point.
I just remember
That dude
leaning
is
against the wall a
completely-
lot and telling people I was talking to that, hey, can I lean on this wall for a sec?
And I'm like, yo,
Okay,
what up?
that's
Nah, he
when
doesn't
things
really
are
reply.
starting to
Kind
get
of
out of
like
control.
I almost felt
Downright
bad because he was
spiral
in
out
such a
of control.
sorry ass state.
I passed Ivan again, who's still in that corner. You know what? I don't think he left that corner the whole night.
I could not walk properly.
Because you
Okay, all we
drank
got
too
from
much.
that is that Ivan
That's the
might be an
problem.
alcoholic.
Yeah.
Can we get to the part where things go bad, please?
Okay, I'm looking.
Come on, Kurt.
How about
Just
here?
let her take her
What
time.
happens if you put a bunch of introverted animators together at the house party? Your usual shenanigans, playing Smash Bros, making out with people.
People were kissing each other quite a lot. I've seen a few people that are just going around trying to kiss as many people as possible.
And we saw someone else, we're not naming names, that was sitting on someone else's lap, not naming names, and making out with someone else. So it
I was like, oh, dip.
lots going on there.
And it was concerning when I became the person that someone kissed as a check-off list.
And then, I don't know why, but I saw someone else on the floor with some other people, and they're like, no, we shouldn't.
What were they doing?
I don't know what they were doing. I was just trying to go to the bathroom.
Saw another person get lifted by their damn legs onto a table, like bunts, that's a sexy song.
Works.
It works. Anyway, it was sexy, and I was like, what is happening at this party right now?
To be honest, that was his.
Please don't tell me that's why the cops came.
I'm pretty sure that's not the reason.
No,
Okay,
that's
good,
not
because
it
if it was, this would be a whole
Maybe
different
stuff is
video.
right about
Here, I
this.
think we're getting closer. Let's
What?
try.
Vivi, are you guessing? Didn't you make this tape?
I am, and I did. Here.
Let her take her
I
time.
remember
Kurt.
someone
Give
screaming
her
at
a
me
break.
across the lawn. I was like, who the hell's that? And then, who was it actually?
I was pretty much immediately grabbed and used as a crutch by my very extremely drunk friend. And with no remorse whatsoever,
That's nice.
I grabbed someone else and was like, hey, look! Friendship! Here, you take them. And then I dipped to go get a drink. I'm not sorry, Elle.
I'd rather not talk about it if I could. Do I have?
You don't have to. If it feels
Oh,
the person,
burrito. It
you
was
gotta
burrito.
talk
Being
about it.
invited to one of Kurt's parties will always be a blessing. But being invited to all four of them, it's a bit much. But there was this one girl at the party I was talking with. It was basically went like this. Oh wow, we kind of have the same shirt on. That is so funny to me. Want to take them off so we can try on each other's shirts in front of all these people that could turn their heads at any time and see us
We'll go do
shirtless?
part 2.
What a great idea. So for like a good 20 seconds, it was just a straight up shot. Just full on. So much nip. But lucky for us, no one really knew what was going on. Until now, in this video that I'm in, that I chose to be in to tell this story.
Okay, let's just skip all the way past this. I feel like the tape covered most of the stuff at this point.
How would you know if the tape covered most of the stuff? You
Yeah.
didn't make it and don't remember the party.
And you did make it and don't remember the tape, so I feel like we both got some equal ground here.
Touche.
Here.
But you know, we're all
Say,
talking,
indeed.
having a great time, drinking way too much.
It was just really cool to see like so many like familiar
Too much.
faces just
Let's
hanging
do
out in
life
one
proper.
area, and everyone was at different levels of intoxication.
Fun, fantastic. Thank you, Kurt. I appreciate all the juice. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Anyway, we went home and it was fun.
Good times.
10 out of 10. We'll do again.
I hope everybody here can leave the party with nothing but good memories. Well, at least some memories.
All I can say
least you got a great
is
time
I had a
there,
great
boys.
time. I can't wait to do it again next year.
Same time next year.
Vivi, this feels like the end of it.
Well, that's because it is.
There's no mention of the cops, so we just learned we failed Rule 1 and that maybe Ivan should go to some AA meetings.
I'm not sure if you're gonna find stuff about the.
Wait, hold on. Rewind that back real quick.
So I decided to go to the backyard to get some air.
Did Domics just say you went outside? And there's Rule 2. Okay, where was I during this? I definitely would have stopped that. All right, I must have not been around or something.
Ooh, I remember now. You might change your tone in a second.
And Kurt drags me outside to shoot some hoops with no light at 11 p.m.
What? Why was I outside? I knew better. Why was I outside? What?
Kurt,
no.
it's
then I
okay
was
to get some
definitely
fresh
100%
air.
out of it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, God, how did I handle the cops? How did I handle the cops?
I think I know.
Oh, is this more bad news?
Well, it depends on how you would define bad news.
Then that was the last time I saw Kurt. He disappeared.
That's literally how I define bad news. We're overcrowded, too much alcohol, everyone went outside, including me at some point, and I'm gone. How am I supposed... We've broken every rule. Okay, the tape's done. Baby, where's the rest?
It's not finished.
Yeah, we have to wait for the
Well,
part
cutting
2,
all that
baby.
stuff took a
Kurt.
long time, so I did like a little over half.
Half? And you ended it here, of all places. Okay. How much longer can you do the rest?
You're gonna have to give me like a week to finish the rest.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's a two-parter. I guess we'll be back next week to figure out where I was when the cops came, and then you'll find out what happened to us afterward. And spoilers, it wasn't good. We're homeless? Who knows? You're gonna have to wait a week and find out. Why I do this? Oh, what's up, y'all? If you are watching this, you are the GOAT. Thank you so much, seriously. So if you enjoyed that video, why not consider subscribing to the channel? It's all
That's a
this,
great
me doing
face.
bad things. That's just the whole channel, so yeah, you should check that out. This was my manifesto, and shout out to every YouTuber who gave me lines for this. Seriously, I know it was probably a lot. You guys are amazing, and you should check out all their channels. They're all listed below. Also, come kick it with me on my Discord. I'm going to talk about it, the video with everyone in chat. It's fun. It's called Light Skin Hours. We talk about our feelings a lot, so it's a really good time. Oh, and little secret thing. See at the bottom of the description, there's this thing, a secret link. It's not live yet, but since you made it to this video, keep this on the DL. I'm making a Patreon, and it's gonna have a lot of fun stuff, including the full testimonials with my commentary underneath them. So that's coming pretty soon on the Patreon. But we're not 100% launched yet, but I was figured it might as well, if y'all want to get a head start, check it out. You don't have to yet, but it would be cool. I'll be doing a little giveaway between all the patrons who are patron before the official launch, before it's like real, before this is real. So don't tell anybody. It's only for y'all loyal people who are still here. Y'all are goats. And trust me, I think it'll be pretty worth it. But seriously, thank you guys, honestly, for watching. And see you guys next time. It's been a ride. Peace.